Amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Kendrick Lamar reaction video. How you guys doing? So, Section 80, huh? Section 80. This has caught me off guard. I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about this as I recorded my last reaction. I thought this album was awesome. Other than Tammy's song, which I thought was really weird and bizarre, every other song that we checked out last time, I very much enjoyed. I thought it was done very well. I think the instrumental is fantastic. I can see the elements of where Good Kid, Mad City sort of like came from in this album, and I'm excited to see if that continues on from here. So I'm just gonna press play, man. Press the like button if you want to support these reactions. Press the subscribe button as well. We're also gonna be streaming live tonight on Twitch if you want to come and join me for that. Link in the description. And let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Kendrick Lamar's Section 80 Part 2. The song's just called Chapter 6. This album really is just a vibe, man.
Riding with the boys and girls and we're high. All we want to do is have a good time. Young, wild and reckless is how we live life. Pray that we make it to 21.
This entire album, I said it loads of times in my last reaction, but it really does feel like an evening with a group of people, and you're all a bit like, you know, out of your mind a little bit in different kinds of ways, and you're all just cruising through a city, and the night's just unfolding. You know, like the night events are just unfolding, and you're just sort of like a blur in the wind, something like that. You know, it's super mellow and bizarre, and just feels like it's passing by. It's really hard to describe, man.
We make it to 21. Riding with the boys and girls and we're high. All we want to do is have a good time. Young, wild and reckless is how we live life. Pray that we make it to 21. We make it to 21.
I'm glad we was able to talk about her vice and her evils.
Feels like her vices and her evils. That's the previous two songs, right? There was two songs where it said her vices and her evils. Which songs were they? So it's clearly a reference to, yeah, No Makeup and Tammy's song. Okay. Is that supposed to be looking at the good side and the dark side of somebody, you know? Because her vice is on No Makeup, where you're talking about the beauty in somebody. Tammy's song was talking about a woman who's just like, just cheating on a guy, really. But it also sounded like the guy was doing the same thing back, so they're both kind of in the wrong in that song. And is this the same guy who introed the first song on the album?
There's an even more important topic I'd like to discuss. The dysfunctional bastards of the Ronald Reagan Era. Young men that learn to do everything spiteful. This is your generation. Live fast and die young. Who's willing to explain this story?
Riding with the boys and girls and we're high. All we want to do is have a good time. Young, wild and reckless is how we live life. Pray that we make it to 21. We make it to 21.
The way this album's been arranged really does just take you out of it, doesn't it? Now, the instrumental is like trippy and bizarre. The background vocals as well. The beat is slow and methodic. It just is designed to take you out of it.
Riding with the boys and girls and we're high. All we want to do is have a good time.
This feels like the interlude of the album, you know? I didn't actually realize how perfect this was gonna be, you know, from like, because when we checked out the first song last time and we listened to 5 songs, it feels like we ended perfectly. Like, that was a perfect 5 songs to do. Because this feels like we're listening to the first song again. We've got the same person doing the intro. We sort of do a callback. There's no like real depth to the song. It's kind of just like a mellow interlude that's taken us from the first half of the album to the second half. And it just feels like a perfect passing of the baton. Yeah. Riding around and just cruising and praying that we make it to 21. And Kendrick's talked about the violence that he's sort of growing up around. And it seems like he's using, you know, alcohol and drugs as a way to sort of numb the pain of everyday life. But he's aware of that, you know? This is something that I think Kendrick makes like painfully obvious. He is aware. He is aware of the darkness around him. He's aware of being pulled into that pit. He notices it. He feels it, and he understands the hypocrisy in it, and he can see that around him. You know, he wants to grow up, but he also is falling into the wrong crowds. Maybe I don't know. What an interesting sort of song. I don't really have much to say on it, man. There's not like just a straight vibe, and it felt like the dark cross to the next one. Ronald Reagan Era. Let's just go then. I guess I haven't really got much to say about that one, to be honest. That was just a trip.
Far from good, not good from far. 90 miles per hour down Compton.
Kind of sounds like Ren. This is called Ronald Reagan Era. Interesting, because there was a reference to the Ronald Reagan Era in the last one.
40 ounces of freedom while I roll my blunt, 'cause the kids just ain't alright.
Sounds like Ren.
Oh shit, nigga! Something about to happen. Nigga, this sound like 30 keys under the Compton Court building. Hope the dogs don't smell it.
Welcome to Vigilante 80, so don't you ask me. I'm hungry, my body's antsy. I rip through your fucking pantry. Peeling off like a Zanny, examine my orchestra. Granny said when I'm old enough, I'll be sure to be all I can be. You niggas Marcus can't be. Washed up, pussy fix your panties. I'm Mr. Marcus, you getting fucked, You ain't heard nothing harder since daddy came. Take it in vain, Vicodins couldn't ease the pain. Lightning bolts hit your...
You can see a lot of pain with Kendrick and like women in his younger sort of years. He references it a lot, but not like other like artists where you hear them sort of talking about the glamorification of like, you know, women in a negative sense. You know what I mean? Kendrick kind of just talks about how, like, because it's weird. In a lot of his lyrics, he like highlights that there's different kinds, at least that he's experienced, and that's sort of how he words it, you know? Like, a younger Kendrick's mind, like, feels like there's different kinds, and he sort of highlights that, you know? I can't remember the wording he used, but if you know, you know, he used the word. He used like a way of explaining it.
Not a cloud in sight, just the shit that I write, strong enough to stand in front of a traveling freight train. Are you trained? Too gorgeous, Dracula dragging the record industry by my fangs. AK clips, money clips, and gold chains. You walk around with a P90 like it's the 90s. Bullet to your temple, your homicide to remind me that Compton crib niggas ain't none to fuck with. Bumpton Pyrus ain't none to fuck with. Compton essays ain't none to fuck with. But they fuck with me, and bitch, I love it.
Don't fuck with us, but we fuck with you. Is like talking about everyone in Compton and all these, literally like highlighting everything. You know, they got these gold chains, they got these AKs, they got this ammunition, and you shouldn't fuck with Compton, but they fuck with me, and I love it.
California dungeons. California dungeons.
Let's hit the county building, gotta cash my check. Spin it all on a 40 ounce to the neck. And in retrospect, I remember December being the hottest. Squad cars, neighborhood wars, and stolen monsters. I tell you.
Is this called the Ronald Reagan Era because it is highlighting the life that Kendrick is living and saying that it is the generation before his that have put him in this lifestyle? Is that what that's supposed to be? Is that what it means? Because it just seems like Kendrick talking about his day to day, you know, his life and what life is like for him and where he's living and what he grew up with and the people around him. So why is it called the Ronald Reagan Era? And that's the only sort of parallel I can make.
That life is full of hydraulics, up and down, get a 6-4, better know how to drive it. I'm driving on E with no license or registration. Heart racing past Johnny because he's racist. 1987, the children of Ronald Reagan break the leaves off your front porch with a machine blowtorch. He blowing no stress, hoping that ease the stress. He copping some blow, hoping that it can stretch. Newborn massacre, hopping out the passenger with calendars, cause your day coming. Run them down and then he gun them down. I'm hoping that you fast enough. Even the legs of Michael Johnson don't mean nothing because Compton grip niggas ain't nothing to fuck with.
Literally saying that bar is insane, by the way. Jumping out of the cars with calendars because your time is coming. But it's not calendars they're jumping out with, it's weapons. Literally saying like chasing people down as you jump out of a car and you can't, no matter how fast they run, you can't run fast enough. And he uses calendars as a reference to weapons, I imagine. But the way he uses that is fucking genius.
Compton Pyrus ain't nothing to fuck with. Compton
Great work.
essays ain't nothing to fuck with. But they fuck with me, and bitch, I love it.
California dungeons. California dungeons.
Can't detour when you at war with your city. Why run for it? Just ride with me, just die with me. That gun store right there. When you fight, don't fight fair, cause you'll never win.
Right, I had the yapper and I tore they ass up.
Can't detour when you at war with your city. Why run for it? Just ride with me, just die with me. That gun store right there. When you fight, don't fight fair, cause you'll never win. Yeah.
When you detour, you like talking about fighting a war and like being loyal to your city, going to the gun store and don't fight fair. You know, for us from Compton, we're just gonna fight to win. It doesn't mean we're gonna fight fair. I mean, he sort of a callback to the earlier parts of the song. This is the glamorification of the violent lifestyle that Kendrick grew up with. That is what this is, and saying that he enjoys it, which is almost a parallel to what he says in Good Kid, Mad City, what he said previously in this album. Feels like Kendrick's got lost in that source, you know, once again, and he's like, yeah, man, this is what I live for. And he got lost in it. He's got lost in the moment. He's been caught up in the whirlwind.
We really out here, my nigga. You niggas don't understand, my nigga. I'm off of Pill and Remy Red, my nigga. Tripping, my nigga.
Absolute banger of a track, man. Felt very like... the funny thing is, the word I'm thinking of is uplifting. But that ain't the right word. Because no part of this uplifted me. But instrumentally, that's exactly what I felt like. It felt like it uplifted me. It felt like it took me to another level. It felt like the instrumental could be like what's the word? Could be used as like an inspiring scene in a movie. You know? Like something good is happening. Like, oh, we found a ticket. We're going, guys. We're going. I don't know where we're going, but we're going there. And everyone's like, we're going. Yeah. And then they all like leave together, all smiling, arms around each other. Just imagine the instrumental for this playing. Everyone's like, yeah, I got the ticket. We're going. And they're going somewhere. You know, I don't know where they're going. Willy Wonka's factory, fucking Hawaii. I don't know, man. They're going somewhere. And that's what it felt like, you know. Was it Charlie? What is it? Charlie in the Chocolate Factory with the ticket? Could be that. Who knows? But that's the energy that the sort of instrumental gave off, this inspiring soundtrack. But the lyrics are the complete opposite, kind of. Because the lyrics are talking about like violence and shooting and like the Compton being like tough and you know, and don't fuck with Compton because, you know, they're going to kick your ass and they're going to chase you down. They're going to pull you out of your car. They're going to do these sort of things, which isn't exactly a good thing. But the way Kendrick worded it, the way he had that instrumental was like he was glamour for, like, it was glamour in it, you know? He was making it sound good and it's saying, like, I enjoy this. And he's smiling through all the violence around him. He was like, this is why I live for. This is why I enjoy. I'm having a good time. And that's genuinely what it felt like. And I think that's on purpose. I think this whole album, this whole song, Ronald Reagan Era, was supposed to sound like that on purpose. And I don't know why. I don't know whether or not this is Kendrick highlighting the hypocrisy in this. If this is genuinely how he felt at this time, if it's showing his mind going in and out of these different states of thought, where he's on the outside looking in and realizing how crazy the situation he's in is, and then when he just gets lost in it and he's back in those moments. I don't know. But the way it was constructed is just brilliant at like standing out. And using the title Ronald Reagan Era as a possible like prelusion to the idea of these people crafted and creating a situation that he's now put in, and he's just like living his best life in his own words. It's interesting. Like I said, I don't fully understand what its deeper meaning is supposed to be, but I feel like it was brilliantly well crafted. Yeah, man. That song I feel like is one of the deeper ones. I'd like to see a breakdown of that one. Because I want to know first what the Ronald Reagan era meant. And then second, if this was his positive thinking of this negative situation. Or if he genuinely felt like that. Or this was an outsider's glamorification of something that he didn't think was glamorified. Like, it was almost like well, you know, like when people say ironically, you know, it was almost like that. He was like ironically creating this song. I don't know. I feel like I'm not wording it right. Maybe you guys can translate what I'm saying. Oh, damn. All right. So this is Poor Man's Dreams. But in brackets, it says his vice. We're on to him now. I reckon this is the guy who was in a relationship with the girl from earlier. Maybe we're seeing it from his side. You know, his phone and him cheating and him doing things. It's just a guy with no money with dreams. And now all of us.
Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good, live good. I used to want to see the penitentiary way after elementary. Thought it was cool to look the judge in the face when he sentenced me.
The beat.
Since my uncles was institutionalized, my intuition had said I was suited for family size. My mom is stressing my daddy side. I need me a weapon, these niggas ride every minute, hour and second. Ministers tried to save me.
This is such a stoner album now, think about it. It is. It's a bunch of teenagers in a room smoking weed, and they've put this on. It fucking is, isn't it? It so is. There's a younger version of me that would have loved this. You know? Like, I'm back when, because like I said, when I started this hip-hop journey, the only two artists I really listened to growing up was Eminem and 50 Cent, and that was because one of my really good friends at the time was big fans of them. My dad had a couple of old Eminem albums he gave me. And then because I had a friend who was a huge fan of 50 Cent, he listened to him all the time. So that was literally it. I was like, well, in my younger years. And I'm saying, if someone brought this to me and my friend back in those days and put this on, I would have fucking loved it. I would have loved it.
I need me a weapon, these niggas ride every minute, hour and second. Ministers tried to save me. How I'm gonna listen when I don't even hear God? Heaven or hell, base it all on my instincts. My hands dirty, you worried about mud in your sink. You like to mistake a street nigga for real nigga. That same nigga that killed with you, squeal with you. I deal with you like my son, stare at the sun, and you'll be looking in my eyes, homie. Stand for something or fall for anything. And you working with 2 left feet at the skating rink.
If you stand for something, fall for anything, but you're working with 2 left feet at the skating rink, which I guess is supposed to imply that this person has 2 left feet to begin with, so their balance ain't great, and they're on fucking skating as well, so their balance is even worse, so they're gonna fall for anything.
But anyway, this for my niggas, uncles, 23 hours sending me pictures. I want you to know that I'm so determined to blow that you hear the music I wrote, hope it gets you off death row. You came home to a pocket full of stones, a Metro PC phone, then you went back in. So when I touch the pen is in my view. I'ma get it right, just so you smoke good, eat good, live good. 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 Smoke good, eat good, live good.
And I do this for the city. Got some Hennessy and my real niggas with me. Fuck the police, they gon' have to come and get me.
We got a feature? We got a feature? Who is this? Who is this? Do I know this? Do I know this person? Don't say. Don't say. Wait, it might say. GLC. GLC, I don't know who that is. Have I heard GLC before?
If it feel good to you, holler if you hear me.
You like to mistake a street nigga for real nigga. The same nigga that killed with you, squeal with you. I like to start it out from the bottom and build with you. Be on my last dollar and split the bill with you.
Is he saying... that line I'm not sure about. That you like to mistake someone who's on the street for something else. But it's the line that he says, like, the same person who kills with you squeals with you. I don't know what that line means, because unless I've misheard it, because doesn't that it sounds like it could be like two-faced, like they kill with me, then they just turned around and like ratted on me, you know? Is that what he's saying, or is he saying something else? 23
with morals and plans of living cordial, not rich but wealthy. There's nothing you can tell me. My killings are not remorseful. The city got my back. Before that, I give them my torso. You think about it. And don't call me lyrical, cause really I'm just a nigga that's evil and spiritual. I know some rappers using big words to make their similes curve. My simplest shit be more pivotal. I penetrate the hearts of good kids and criminals, worrisome individuals that live life critical. So won't you bear witness while I bare feet, so you can walk in my shoes and get to know me. But anyway, this for my pops. On this lunch break, eating in that parking lot. I wanna be heard, probably thought he worked my nerves, but really he was stressing me getting what I deserve. Somebody said my name on the radio,
It's funny how as you get older, you start reevaluating things that your parents did. For me, sadly, that was the opposite direction of positivity. But Kendrick right here, literally looking at this and being like, you know, I'm looking at my dad here, like wondering what he's doing, but actually he's like trying to earn things and do things for us. And like I said, it's funny how you sort of reevaluate those things, and the highlight of it is kind of interesting.
know I was ready for the world that minute, so the next time he roll up and drop grams in it, he probably be out of work, laid back while he smoke good, eat good, live good. 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 Smoke good, eat good, live good.
And I do this for the city. Got some Hennessy and my real niggas with me. Fuck the police, they gon' have to come and get me. If it feel good to you, holler if you hit me. Church is definitely on the move.
See what I mean? This whole damn album, man, has been masterfully crafted to be a vibe. The whole damn album is a fucking vibe. Bringing in the back-end female vocals at this point as well. It's just a vibe, just adds to it. The mellow instrumental just softly tapping us through this, man. I feel like I gotta lie down and fall asleep. I'm being taken on a fucking journey. It's such a vibe.
Hit me. Church is definitely on the move, and now we done took it up to the cathedral, cause the ism is enormous. You know what I'm talking about? We out here rotating under the 5 P's.
If any of you right now are wondering, where did that wire come from? I've only got one thing to say. What wire?
Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You know what I'm talking about? Doing my thing as I'm rotating with my speakers thumping from the Windy City streets all the way out here to the streets of Compton. You know what I'm talking about? Church is definitely on the move, and we gonna continue to hustle and grow and develop by far as I rotate with my true player partner by the name of Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm talking about? This is the ism, this is the vision. You know what I'm talking about? Gotta get up off your ass and get it, man. That's the only way your pocket's gonna expand. I tell you every day, you know what I'm talking about? Apply yourself to supply your wealth. Only limitations you'll ever have is those that you place upon yourself. Church is definitely on the move, you know what I'm talking about? Exercise your wisdom. It don't depend on no one else. Cathedral, church, ism.
Cathedral Church ism. I can't get over how every single song on this album so far has had such a mellow energy to it that it's almost surprising. The whole album to me, and I've used this word a bunch of times, feels like a contradiction. The entire damn album so far, because every song that we have listened to so far, we got the biggest one coming up next, 5 minutes and 22 damn seconds. Wait, this one has freaking Woodkid as the opening. Iron. That's weird. Yeah, every single it just played for like a second in my ear. Every single because like, oh, goddamn, like, it's a song which is talking about like growing up in Compton and like the violence and the harshness with it, and maybe like glamourifying it a little bit. But again, when I say that, I don't mean like the way the media says it. I mean like Kendrick's almost like full awareness, outside awareness of it. And then at the same time, you have the most mellow, chilled, and relaxing instrumental on any of his albums, I would argue, that just unplugs you and sets you to sleep, all the while with lyrics that are showcasing a life that is difficult and harsh. And it just creates this entire album where you're almost relaxed and listening. It's like he's created the perfect elements in order to make sure that people are paying attention to the words that he's saying. You know, he's calming us down, he's relaxing us, and then he's talking to us. We feel calm and at peace. We are listening to this man speak to us. That's what this truly feels like. In the best way. It feels like Kendrick has a lot to say and he wants to calm us down, relax us, and then tell us a story. Talk to us about these things. And I think he's absolutely fucking nailing it with Section 80. I do. I love that song. The mellow instrumental, the soft beat, the lyrics, the back. When the song went on a little bit more, we had the second person come in, then we had the soft, mellow backing vocals from the female vocalist, and Kendrick talking about the situations that he was involved in, but all the while making us like calm and relaxed. That was a beautiful freaking damn song. And the whole album has been so well composed. I'm well fucking impressed. And I'm interested to see why the Spiteful Chant, the next song, has this as the opening. I first heard this song in the Assassin's Creed trailer.
I know a lot of people that smile in my face, but talk behind my back every time I'm gone. So when they call my number, I'll never pick up. I don't know you shit, bitch, leave me alone. I'm going big, suck my dick. I'm going big, suck my dick.
Is he saying I'm going big, suck my dick?
Suck my dick. I'm going big.
I feel like that works. I don't mean that bar. I mean, I feel like it works. I'm going big, and all the while you have probably one of the most biggest and famous freaking trumpet horn scores in the background playing while Kendrick's saying he's going big. There's gonna be a random cut there. I had to sort out some technical difficulties. That's why I looked over here and was like, what the hell? Yeah, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, the horn is super loud and very prominent, and I'm trying to work out whether or not it fits just yet. I'm gonna give it time. We're still quite early on. See.
Blow up, hold up. I ain't seen your kind before. See me as a dollar sign. Till I resign, or you report that I done you wrong, and I'm leaning on my own endeavors. Nigga, right now is now and never. Nigga, right now I'm high as ever. But however, I know a lot of people that smile in my face, but talk behind my back every time I'm gone. So when they call my number, I'll never pick up. I don't know you shit, bitch, leave me alone.
These lyrics were way more literal as well. Like, I know a lot of people that all smiley to my face, talking shit behind me. So when they call me, I'm like, nah, man, I ain't answering your fucking call. Because Kendrick's going big.
I'm going big, suck my dick. I'm going big, suck my dick. I'm going big,
Man, only he
suck
knew
my
this
dick.
album.
Too many niggas,
This Kendrick Lamar had no idea that one day he was going to be headlining the fucking Super Bowl.
not enough hoes. And some of you niggas acting like hoes. Staging myself
That's how
like
big you're
no
going,
one
dude.
Get high by myself, I'm not in the mood to apologize or be sick with you. We apologize if you ever knew. Too many niggas and not enough hoes. And most of you niggas acting like hoes. Everybody heard that I fuck with Dre, and they wanna tell me I made it. Nigga, I ain't made shit. If he gave me a handout, I'ma take his wrist and break it. Nigga, I'm faded off of that.
Did you say everybody heard that I fuck with Dre? And then he's talking about if you give me a hand, I'm going to take his wrist and break it.
Nuvo chillin' with two hoes in her. And they tie my laces, living the matrix as them pills disappear. Me and my niggas just acting bad. High power conglomerate, living that life in countless cash. Old friends I no longer have. I know a lot of people that smile in my face, but talk behind my back every time I'm gone. So when they call my number, I'll never pick up. I don't know you shit, bitch, leave me alone. I'm going big, suck my dick. I'm going big.
I still don't know how I feel about this. I'm on the cusp of just loving this track, and then there's like, it's weird. I'm so conflicted, man. Because I'm like, man, I'm actually feeling this shit. Like, I'm getting into it. I can feel my head rolling. I can feel myself enjoying it. But then I keep thinking, like, man, the horn's too loud, man. Should we, like, quiet down a little bit? And I'm like, nah, man, it makes it epic. I'm like, yeah, but it's a little bit loud. But nah, man, it's epic. It feels epic. And I'm like, Kendrick's vocals matching the moment of epicness. Bro sounds like kind of like mellow and chilled on a track that's otherwise epic. And I'm like, nah, man, it works perfectly. Because he's like, I'm going big. I don't give a fuck. And I'm like so, like, all over the place.
Suck my dick, too many niggas.
I don't know.
Not enough hoes. And some of you niggas acting like hoes.
Yes, I remember when I came out and shit, man, it been so long since I see my dick. Probably been 5 months since I seen my sick. Goddamn it, KDOT when it comes to this. When I was slipping up couches, nigga couldn't get a call, just a Glock from out here. Nigga, I was motherfucking out here. But the flashing lights had me stuck like reindeer when I should have been making bang gears. I was somewhere stuck with a flame here. Motherfucker, see how far that I came in. Went broke and I came up in the same year. Can I get a hell yeah? Drop my tear, hold my joy, show my pride.
Music save my fucking life. I'm doing right and you left behind. Feel my pain now. I'm styling Herman shit. I spent 1,000 different hoes, different islands.
Drama make mixtape and it's all like an album. Reason why I'm
Jesus Christ, I don't know who this is, but the feature is fucking kicking ass, man. The feature has come in and hit the ground running. They are going for it. They are working so well on this track. Their tone is matching it perfectly. They've got the right attitude and energy to properly like ride on this track as well. Whereas Kendrick seems like kind of like calm and detached from everything that's going on around him. This guy's coming with like with what's the word? With vinegar. You know, he's coming. He's ready to go. He's coming. He's like all like worked up. You know, he's like coming with that energy. I think that's the right word to use. I'm not sure, but he's coming with all that energy, right? Whereas Kendrick just feels like he's kind of just there. And you're like, yeah, man, what up? But he's felt like that on this whole album. With an instrumental this epic, you gotta go epic. Unless you're Kendrick, in which case, suck his dick.
And not enough hoes. Most of you niggas acting like hoes.
You can't say that line and then have a beautiful female vocalist come in and just deliver these serenading notes repeating those words. My guy is all over the place. It's crazy. Well, that's unexpected. What a damn track, man. What a damn track. What a weird track. Like I said, I don't know how I feel about this one. I don't. On one hand, I really like it. I do. I feel like the instrumental is crazy epic. I feel like using that Woodkid sound was a nice touch. I feel like it opened really heavy and epic. I feel like it captured the sort of essence of the song, which is Kendrick basically saying like, fuck all of you, I'm going places, you know? All these people talking behind my back, all these people talking shit. I ain't got time for you. I'm going places. You know, I don't talk to these people anymore. I haven't got these friends anymore because fuck them and all this sort of stuff, right? And then the instrumental matches that epicness. You know, we're building, we're climbing, we're growing. But then you have Kendrick's tone, and he's saying all these things, but he's saying it like this. Yeah, man, I'm going to the top. All of you, fuck off, suck my dick, and I am the king. You know what I mean? Like, bro sounds like, someone just went, Kendrick. He's like, yeah. Well, man, I'm sleeping. Kendrick, you gotta record your verse, man. The song's gonna go out in 10 minutes. Alright, give me the microphone. Wake up, dude. Just give me the microphone. Yeah, ba-da-ba. Some of your blood. It's like, Kendrick. Like, that's what it felt like. Bro was so chilled. Bro was so mellow on a track that wasn't there. And you can tell because when the feature came in, he was like, yeah, man, let's go. I'm going to kick everyone's ass. Yeah. And that matches the epic energy. It goes back to Kendrick. But that energy is what he's maintained on the entire album. So obviously that's the vibe he's going for. And that's what I mean. On one hand, I'm like, shit, that was amazing. Brilliant. Love what Kendrick did there. On the other hand, I'm like, I don't know. Is the instrumental too epic for Kendrick's mellowness? I don't know, man. I'm conflicted on this one. What do you guys think? Let me know. I'm curious what other people think of this one. I'm like right on the cusp. Strange. Yeah, really strange. I don't know. I don't know if I'm crazy here. There's only one more song for today, and then we got 6 next time. We got 6 next time? Let me make sure I plan this out right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. One more song for today, 6 next time. And this one's a minute long. It's just called Chapter 10. Oh, the fact that it's called Chapter 10 makes me want to not react to it and save it for next time. But then we'll be doing 7 next time. But it's only a minute long. Yeah, we got to do that. Got to be done. Has to be done. It has to be done. That does mean I've only checked out 4 today. But I honestly think that's the best way to break this album up. Because then we start next time with Chapter 10, and today we start with Chapter 6, and there's no other chapters as far as I can see, so that's it, right? That makes sense. I'm happy with that. I think that makes sense. It's going to be a long video next time, but it'd be totally worth it. Alright. Kendrick Lamar Section 80 Part 2. How am I feeling about this? Pretty much the same as I felt last time. It feels like his most mellow project yet. I think I preferred the first batch to the second batch, but I do want to listen to this entire album again already, which is a really good sign. I always say, like, if you're missing something before you even left it, then that's a good sign. And I also always say, because you get people that get, like, really, like, reminiscent about the younger days or the early days, and I always say, if you're sitting there and you're missing your younger days, it just means you lived your younger years right, because you're missing those younger years. So you lived it right. And with this album, I'm listening to it, and I already want to listen to it again. I haven't even finished the fucking album, but I want to listen to it again. I don't know why, man. I don't know why. We got Her Pain coming up as well. I wonder what that's going to be about. Kesha's song. Wait, wasn't there like a Kesha's thing? Wasn't there a thing we did recently? Was it on the first part of Section 80? It was. The random like bit that was censored. Right? There'll be another little cut there. Someone was at my door. Man. Yeah. Like, I don't know what I was saying, but I feel like I was talking about the Kesha song sort of cut. Yeah, there was like a cut there, and then I saw someone in the comments say, like, about it going to Kesha's song, and I was, like, confused what that meant. So maybe this is where it continues on? I don't know, that, like, random cut? Maybe we're going to find that out in the next one? I have to wait and see. But yeah, the entire album I am enjoying. I don't know where I would rank it in terms of Kendrick Lamar albums. To be honest, I haven't really done that with any of the reactions I've done. It's not really something I do. Because I like them all for like completely different reasons. But this is just, for me so far, I feel like Section 80 is massively underappreciated. I don't understand why it doesn't have like more hype around it. Maybe there's something I don't know. Maybe you guys can educate me. But for me, it just sounds like Kendrick being Kendrick. You can see all the elements of everything. You could like where he grows and where he started from. Like you can see that skill and that determination. You can hear that lyricism from day one. Like it just feels like early Kendrick because it is. But it's interesting that he just was this guy from day one. Like the guy we know now, this is him. It sounds like him. It feels like him. Doesn't feel like anyone else. And it kind of adds to the authenticity of this artist that I've fallen in love with over the last year. Because I've gone back to day one and it's just the same guy. Same guy. Different energy, same dude. If anything, the energy is mellow, but there's that bitterness there, you know? That's what I mean. It's like, I've said this before about Kendrick. Kendrick's the kind of dude that would, like, tell you he's going to kick your ass, but, like, you know, serenade you with it. You know, that's kind of what this guy feels like. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. Man, I don't really know what to say. This album is actually, like, really good. It's so underappreciated. I hope you guys are enjoying these reactions. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps the channel. And yeah, if this is the last Kendrick reaction that comes out before Christmas, the last one you see, I hope you guys have an awesome Christmas, a happy holidays. I love all of you. Thank you for your support. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.